Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. First of all, we zoom out a little bit and just take a look at the higher degree assumption. We still see that the move to the upside of the 10th of March low, which peaked on around the 15th of April, can be considered a leading diagonal. It could also be considered a corrective wave, in this case a possible B wave. But if it's a B wave, then we would now be most likely in a C wave to the downside, and it could send us a bit lower. As long as it's holding in this red wave count, the 27.5 cent level, it could still eventually lead to a bullish outcome, okay? But first of all, we observe our primary wave count, which is the idea that we rallied in a leading diagonal and we're now coming down in a wave 2. So this was a wave 1 to the upside, this leading diagonal, and the move down is a wave 2, which consists of an ABC structure. Now let's move in. And in this overall structure here, in this overview here, we can see that off this high, or from this high on the 15th of April, we've been coming down in what I consider an A wave. Since then, we've been moving up in a very, very correctively looking structure, and I consider that a B wave. This is the overall ABC structure we've been talking about within this wave 2. A wave 2 often unfolds as ABC. Again, could also be WXY, but corrective structures often tend to morph into another pattern. Just be aware of that. So it needs a flexible approach if you trade a correction itself. Looking at the subwave structure, my best reading is that we already rallied in an A wave to the 26th of April high. We then came down in a B wave, and we could now be in a C wave. This is now where the, let's say, fairly reliable wave count ends. I can give you a lower degree wave count, but it is, understand it, unreliable, because we deal here first of all with a B wave. We deal with a B wave on a small wave degree, and we deal with fairly aggressive moves up and down. So anything I show you here on the micro level needs to be considered or needs to be taken with some caution. My view is that this here could have been a wave 1 to the upside, which peaked at around 41.2 cents. The move down here currently could be a wave 2 that can go a little lower. And then we could do this, in 5 waves to the upside. I'm going to take it off the chart, just want to show you how this can unfold. And the wave 2 that we've just been looking at should ideally not go below 38.5 cents. No sustained break below 38.5 cents. Otherwise, there's an increased risk or chance that we already are in the C wave to the downside. So whatever happens here to the upside in the B wave, I would at present expect that there is another low to come in a C wave of wave 2. And as long as we're holding the yellow support area at 33.3 cents, I think we can stay with the current wave count. Again, I did say it in previous videos, this is the assumption that we are in a wave 2. Of course, there are different ways how this can unfold here in the correction. Again, we need a flexible approach within a correction because they can morph quickly into different patterns. At the moment, my view would be that we get a higher B wave. Okay, how that unfolds, again, there are different ways. For example, I just showed you one with a 5-wave move to the upside in wave C of B. What is also possible, and I don't want to make it too complicated, but it could be that this B wave just unfolds as a triangle. So we could have an Elliott wave triangle. B waves can be a triangle, something like this, but that just shows that we need to have that sort of flexible approach, and it might not be useful to trade every single wave in a correction, or to try to. It might make sense in a correction to size down a little bit, to not be overly aggressive, to have less leverage on if you trade with leverage, things like that. They're all considerations that traders may want to make in such a chaotic structure that we have at the moment. Alright, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.